Happy Friday cocktail, friends. Okay, like I mentioned yesterday, tomorrow is World Gin Day. It is the 2nd June every year since 2009. And I thought, you know what, to celebrate gin, I'm gonna go back to my basic, which is the very first gin cocktail that I loved and made me decide, yes, I'm a gin person. About 6 years ago, thank you to my sister. Okay, and it was Hendrick's, and it was Saint Germaine, and it was fresh squeezed lime. It is the French Gin Gimlet. And now I've become a gin lover, not just Hendrick's. I thought for the first couple years, I only drank Hendrick's. I'm like, that's it, only one I like. I've since did some research and tried other things, and I have found some other gins, as you know, I talk about them all the time, that I love. So do your research, find something you love. Maybe Saturday's the day to go to different distilleries, or just find some different things at the liquor store, or go to your local bar, ask your bartender, and try some stuff. It's a perfect way to get into gin if you're not, or if you are, still go out, celebrate, and support all your local businesses. Okay. This is a shaken cocktail, so I've got ice in my shaker. I've got 2 ounces of gin. I am using my Hendrick's. I'm doing the very basic, not basic, but the very original way I had this to start with. So 2 ounces of gin, in it goes. 1 ounce of my Saint Germaine, which is elderflower liqueur, and a ½ ounce of fresh squeezed lime. That's it, 3 ingredients. Okay, so we're gonna give this a shake to get it extremely, extremely cold. I like mine really, really cold. Now, I've had my coupe glass in the freezer, but I stuck ice in it to keep it chilled after I brought it out. And some people have to double strain these cocktails, because when you squeeze your lime, you sometimes will get a little bit of the pith or whatever in there, and it gets a little cloudy. Some people want it very clear, very crisp, no ice chips, so they'll double strain it, which means you've got a strainer right on top of your shaker, and then you take another strainer and pour it through. And that makes sure it's extra clear and extra crisp. Now, I strained my lime juice, so I'm going to go ahead and just pour it right out of this. Just want to get it extra cold. Okay, and I also am using one of my very favorite glasses. It's an antique glass I found at a secondhand shop. I love doing that. I love finding the old school antiqueware. It just makes it feel so special. I used to save it for special occasions. I'm like, what am I doing? So I never used it. Okay, in the glass it goes. It's beautiful. I'm gonna take a little piece of lime as my garnish, and in it goes. Okay. Oh, just my favorite. The Hendrick's is so beautiful, and the Saint Germaine, and then the fresh lime comes through. It's just beautiful and clean and classic. So happy Friday cocktail, happy World Gin Day. Go have a drink, everybody. Cheers.